what's interesting?
Seriously,
they never
what the
had
heck?
Stitchers or... Oh, they did have wipers. They did
They had
have
a Stitcher. No, the Stitcher was that one Angela Petrelli ripoff.
Stitchers.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They did have a Stitcher.
She was like...
You're a Stitcher. Oh wait, wrong series.
Thank you, Petrelli.
I think their categorization of the abilities was excessive.
All
It was like RPG stats, you know? It's like,
come
this
on.
is our tank, this is our mage, this is our, you know...
+3 mana boost.
That's his ability.
That was that shot that they were fighting over.
Yeah,
It was a +3 mana boost shot. I was like...
No, it's too
It was a
powerful.
buff.
It's a super mana buff, level 70. You can't handle it
Yeah, he died because
unless you
too high of a level.
unless you chemical spec for mana boosts.
Yes.
Wow.
We
Yeah,
are
so
nerds.
talking about the conflict of this movie, I didn't really understand.
There were
was a
3
conflict?
factions. The people that were going
3
against
factions.
the company ripoff.
Three factions.
The Chinese people.
They wanted
And
the
they
money from it. Okay, so there was the father and his 2 screaming children,
And,
his 1 psychic child who could tell the future, and he
But not
himself was a
really.
screamer, as you find out later. Sorry to give that away.
A
but it
bleeder.
wasn't really-
Oh yeah, a real
Bleeder,
ripoff there.
Sorry, not a screamer.
saw that
That
one
would have
coming.
made sense.
A
if they
bleeder.
said screamer, but no, it had to be a bleeder.
Wasn't that something in Left?
So
So-
they were trying to get the serum that had been lost for money.
Alright. So, the serum, syringe, whatever you call it,
Syringe
was made
of
by
serum.
the company.
The
What do they call it?
company.
The
It was
Division.
Division.
Right, Division.
Alright, so Division is like a ripoff of the company in Heroes.
Yes.
So,
You know,
the company
Division
hates it.
made a syringe that would boost someone's abilities, but
But
only...
generally it
You
killed them.
guys
Yeah.
do
What-
know
every-
that I already made a summary, right?
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, 999 times the person that got the syringe would die. But still,
So
the
they
Chinese
kept
people want
trying.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
So the Chinese people want this.
You know, and
Always
Division,
killing.
who produces this serum, couldn't let 1 bottle go just so it'd kill somebody. Why'd they have to get it back? Oh, they were also trying to get the lady back, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she
she's
kind of
attractive.
survived it. But
The fact that
God.
there's like 30 years of backstory that you have to follow up on.
I know.
Yeah,
and
but
it
they
just,
just- they just get
This
30
movie
years of
started
backstory and
in Nazi Germany, okay? Then it goes to like the near future or something.
in China.
In China. Yeah, Hong Kong. Why
Yeah.
Hong Kong? And
because
nowhere
they're a bunch
else.
of weebos.
They had to be exotic.
It's not
It's
exotic.
exotic if you go to multiple
It's a
locations.
shithole,
It's
okay?
shithole
It's
if
a
you
shithole.
stick in a market for the entire movie.
Maybe it's one of those things
Yeah,
where they're
that's
just trying to
true.
illustrate real life people doing real life things, you know?
Oh yeah.
like
No one
Heroes.
lives in
Real
Hong
life,
Kong.
real life Asians.
Only the third of the world's population, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not in
Well,
one
not in that one
city.
city, but in that general area.
General area
You heard it from us. 2 billion people live in the city of Hong Kong.
and don't exist.
Maybe.
So they just get like this wad of backstory that's 30 years worth of storytelling, and they just
Bullshit.
shove it into you in the first 5 seconds of the
That's the
movie.
intro.
Blah blah blah.
And they hope that you
Five-year-old.
can keep up
Claire
with it.
Bennett tells it to you.
See, guys, I have a good point here. I really do.
Okay,
Okay,
then let's
thank
hear
Please
it.
illustrate it for us.
Hello, speaker.
yeah.
Hello, Blue. Blue Snowball.
Wait, my name's-
You see, in a good movie, there would be a character like discovering his powers, and it's like kind of a coming of age design to the story. And there'd be a conflict that would arise because of that, or that he would find out about,
Character
and in the
development.
end he would solve it. But yeah, generally at the beginning they start as like a nobody, and then they develop into this really cool character with powers or whatever. Now
In
this
case,
one,
they start out kind of sucky. Like he can't really use his abilities.
kind of,
He,
he
like,
learned how
and
to use his
suddenly-
No, he
abilities in
doesn't
2
even learn, he
days.
just does it.
Yeah, he just does it.
After he has sex in the bathroom, then he's a completely different person.
I know.
so.
He's suddenly John Shepard.
It's amazing what
from
sex in the bathroom will do
movie-wise.
for you.
Yep, you would know.
It's a life-changing
So,
experience.
Thank you, Jordan.
okay, so yeah, the point is, this movie had too little actual development of
Anything.
characters and
Like
and,
plot.
and like a
And, like,
climax.
the-
Half
it
the
never led up.
characters had
No,
no
the plot,
lines.
it didn't contribute to itself. The plot just kept on rambling on and on and on and on and on and on.
It was like in that movie where there's that boring middle part that you just kind of have to live through before it gets back to the action or the big climax, where it has to build up some reason for the problems. This
Except
was
the whole
like
movie with that.
That.
except for
yeah,
it was
kinda.
long and pointless, and it was a
It
continuous
was like-
extension
I
of
will
that.
give it that the action sequences that it actually had
Sequence.
were pretty good.
Sequence, not sequences.
No, there were like two. They were like divided like
One and a
the
half.
middle of the movie and then the end.
Okay, there was
That's
one
about
where
it.
a guy died in 1 second, and there was
That's
one
true.
where a guy got shoved against the
Oh,
ceiling
I'm just
for
talking
5
about
minutes.
the part where Virgil throws a guy around, and then the second part where he's like.
Oh,
then
and the
they fight,
floating
and he, like,
gun. That was kind of
tosses
corny.
his-
That
But
was
yeah, holding a gun.
I
that
suppose
was
we could count that
funny.
as an action
It was-
sequence.
I'll give him
and
credit
the
for
great
an
twist of the
interesting
floating
concept,
gun.
but
It was out of ammo.
I should have thought of that before. That would be a great invention.
Back to the
If you
plot,
could tell
not
how much
moving at all.
ammo was in your gun.
I know that
What, in
is
a-
Like in
all those
Halo.
movies.
Yeah,
It's called
you
a
need the little
HUD.
markers. Wouldn't
Yeah.
help if it's floating around though, because then you
can't
couldn't see it.
Much
The other
like
guy
the-
could tell how much ammo's
Yeah,
on it.
not
Okay,
much.
so yeah, here we go, guys. It was a boring middle section
Of a
Yeah.
shitty movie.
of a potentially good movie if they cut out a lot of it, like
It's like
shortened
No
it.
Country for Old Men.
Oh, what do you know?
Except
I like No
would
Country for
actually,
Old Men.
Yeah, I would actually spend my money on that movie. Don't go watch Push, guys.
If you wanna watch a good
got-
action movie, watch
this.
Taken.
This review was more
Watch
entertaining
Heroes.
than the movie was.
I
Sad
give
as may
it
seem.
a 2 out of 10 for an interesting location design with the weird. It was like a feeling you got
Yeah, the
while you were
lighting.
there.
Fight
The
scene
lighting,
was
the
bad.
Something about
colors.
the lighting and
Oh,
the
it had a good
colors.
fight scene.
Don't expect anything worth watching.
My 2
Yeah.
out of
Seriously,
10.
guys, the trailer contains all the action in the entire movie.
Just
okay?
watch the trailer.
By 2 out of
and
10, we
imagine
mean
a
the
black
$10
guy
that you're
being
paying is for 20% of the movie.
Oh, I just wanted to say, I probably would have given Push 3 out of 10 if they had an angle like this.
Oh God.
Dun dun. Okay, yeah. Look forward to Halo Wars as our next review.
Thank you guys, and have a good one.
What was I gonna
Adios.
say? So I want a Coke now.
Me
What
too.
do you guys say?
You know what? I want one too. I just can't get enough of that refreshing taste.
Neither can I. Let's go.
Product
All right.
placement for the win.
Yeah!
Fresh from the tree.
Getting Real is sponsored by Coke. Not really, but imagine if we were.